afternoon, and welcome to the Norwegian Escape. This is going to be our ship tour. We're going to show you deck by deck what's on there, where the entertainment is, more importantly, where the food is, and where the fun is. Come join us. Alright, well, here we have a map of all the decks. Deck 4, which is the tender lobby, where you would get on and off the ship to go to each port, and where you tender off sometimes to some ports where another boat will pick you up, bring you to the island, and bring you back. Deck 5 is the activities, where the kids clubs are, where you bring your kids when you want to lounge, let them babysit, you go relax. That's where you would bring them, and there are some staterooms on that floor.
This is deck 5. Under us is deck 4, which would be the tender, where you would get off on the tenders. But you have part of Taste, where they're private club Taste. Then you have the Splash Academy, and these are the areas for the little kiddies. The artwork, turtles and dolphins, kind of like they're going underwater. Jellyfish. Oh, a shark. Is that the Kraken? No.
Nice version.
So this is the Splash Academy. And of course we can't record in there because it's for the kiddies. But this is for the Splash Academy, and you sign them up and they spend the day at a daycare. And this is the Guppies Nursery for the little ones.
Deck 6. Deck 6 is like the main part of the ship. That's where almost everything is. So you're going to have your guest services on deck 6. You're going to have some of your restaurants like Le Bistro. You're going to have some of your other restaurants down there also. You're also going to have your comedy club right across the way from Le Bistro. That's going to be right there on that deck.
Quiet area for lounging, cruise consultant, shore excursions desk. Side of the atrium bar is the Atrium Cafe, and where you can get your bake shop items, so cupcakes and all that, and your specialty coffees. Specialty coffees such as your Starbucks. Here on the other side, meeting rooms and library. Also your Perspectives photo studio for those specialty photos. Not the ones that they take around the ship, but these are set up professional photos.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. How's everybody doing today? It's been great.
There's some beautiful artwork on the walls. So your meeting rooms, boardrooms, library. Here they have plenty of books to check out and games. So after the main atrium on the 6th floor, you have the art gallery, Le Bistro, which is a specialty dining restaurant. They have outside, kind of like what looks like an outside dining, and the inside dining. It's a French restaurant. Underneath this beautiful chandelier. And then you have the comedy club on the other side. This is Headliners Comedy Club, right across from Le Bistro. Your Teppanyaki, which is another upcharge restaurant. This is Teppanyaki, your hibachi grill. And again, this is reservation and another upcharge.
On the aft of deck 6, there is the mixed bar between Taste and Savor. Those are the two complimentary dining rooms. They are sister dining rooms. They both look the same, just a little bit different, have the same menu. They do have daily specials as well as the classic meals, and these dining rooms are included. You can make reservations on the ship, but you can also walk up as well. The art collection studio is on either side of Le Bistro with all the artwork all over the walls.
This is the supper club, deck 6 forward. Certain shows you would see here. Good morning. Blues Travelers. And this is dinner and a show. On the first day we were here, we had booked, they had it open for bookings for your shows. And it's dinner and a show, but it's a small venue.
Okay, deck 7 is one of our favorite decks, is because it has Oceans and it has a Manhattan room. Like I said, if you're gonna go anywhere for lunch, Oceans is the place. Those wings are to die for.
And this is the Manhattan room. Breakfast and lunch are open for dinner 5 p.m. and onwards. And we're gonna have dinner here one night, so check out that video for the Manhattan room. Let's see how far we can go in. And this one has a great view of the aft of the ship and a large dance floor. And this is one of the complimentary venues, but reservations are required, and it's one of more of the upscale complimentary venues. That's the Skyline Bar. And we're on 7 aft, walking towards forward end of the ship to the main atrium. This is Ocean's Bar and the Sheehan's restaurant while we're viewing the atrium. The other side of Ocean's, they have skee ball and basketball and air hockey and even bowling. And Mario Karts, and they have pool. A lot of adult things to do. The theater, the box office, to book your shows if you don't use the little kiosks, which are right here, but they're all over the ship on and near the elevators. This is where you would see the specialty shows. And right here is the Escape Theater. And we'll see a show here, so you can check that out below.
Alright, deck 8 is where all the specialty restaurants are, such as Cagney Steakhouse, the Moderna. You're also gonna have the La Cucina y Italian.
Deck 8 also contained the waterfront, which was a walkway that spanned the whole entire ship on the outside, that had outside dining as well as outside seating areas on this floor.
So this is Food Republic. This is an upcharge, actually, a la carte, where they do a Mexican sushi mix. And you come up to these kiosks when you sit down and you place your order, and they bring it to your table. House. I want to get these events that now, like, it's empty. Sid Norman's Poorhouse, live band, special events here. Tobacco Road Liquor Bar until the AM. Very nice here. Tobacco Road, Miami, Florida. This is La Cucina, the Italian restaurant. Tapas bar. Extra charge for that. Then you have Bayamo, deck 8 in the aft. We have Moderna and Cagney's in the Prime Meridian bar. Oh, look at all the bottles of wine. And then the Prime Meridian bar. Reykjavik, Casablanca, Madrid. And then over here is Cagney's Steakhouse, and we've eaten at Cagney's on the Norwegian Sky a few times. Best meal of our lives. Check out that video down below. Definitely a meal. This is an upcharge, but definitely a meal that you will really like. And has the view of the waterfront and the view of the aft of the ship. So, to reiterate, deck 6, 7, and 8 is your main hub. So basically it's going to have all your dining, all your shopping, your guest services, and your entertainment. So anything that you need to find is going to be in the main lobby between 6, 7, and 8. Mostly in the center, but from forward to aft is going to be all the entertainment that you're going to need and find, except for the higher decks.
Okay, decks 9 through 15 are staterooms. Deck 13 is the only one that has the medical services.
On deck 16 forward, you have the Mandara Spa and Salon, the barbershop, and Pulse Fitness Center. The thermal suite, the hot stone chairs. They have beverages and things like that. It's a quiet area. Front of the ship view. They got the hot stone lounges as Robert's trying it out. And then this is the thermal suite, tropical rain shower. And then you have the thermal suite, which is the hot water pool with the bubbles. Lots of lounge chairs and quiet. Bath. Oh, a sauna.
Here is scenario, which is a little bit lighter version of sauna 60 to 65.
Oh, you can smell it.
For skin, for lungs, for everything.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And we have snow room here. Which means snow room we use after sauna. You go here, but maximum 2 minutes because it's minus 10 degrees.
Oh, it's really snow?
Yeah.
No, that's crazy.
On deck 16, midship, was the pool area. So there was one large pool for the adults with 2 hot tubs on either side, 2 overhead screens, and it's next to the slide area where there is a children's pool as well. The coolest thing about this deck area is that since the ship is so large, if you get lost, they actually had a directional sign to let you know which way to go as far as like the garden cafe or the slides. So that was an interesting feature. Now for the slide area, there was one tube slide, which is the blue one, and the drop slides, which is the green and blue one. They also had a kiddie water park, which was fun. They had dumping buckets, and that would be your towel station. And this was kind of the entranceway to the garden cafe, where your buffet, breakfast, lunch, and dinner was served. This garden cafe was particularly special in the sense on previous ships that we had been before wasn't situated this way. So it was kind of like in a U shape going all the way towards the aft of the ship. But they had separate sections for each particular type of food. For example, if it was pizza you were into, you would only find pizza objects in one section, or if it was salads, it was all in one section. It wasn't kind of like just all put together. They also had a bar in there, which was really good to get your alcoholic drinks, as well as just regular sodas and things like that if you didn't want the typical teas or lemonades. Also, the ice cream was 24/7.
Okay, right now we're on deck 17. We have the arcade to my right. We have the entrance to H2O, which is adults only, 18 and over, and it's only open till 7 p.m. Over here across from me, you have the American Diner, which is a la carte eating. Also, Deck 17 also contains your jogging track.
Deck 18 and 19 aft was considered the sports area. So 18 had the access to the ropes course, bocce ball, mini golf, large chess set, and then deck 19 had the basketball court. On the far back of deck 18, there was a staircase that led up to a small deck area that was kind of like a sun area. It was kind of quiet and alone, but it overlooked the H2O adult only section that was in the back of the basketball court.
Here we have an on-top view of the H2O. This is the 18 and over, and it closes at 7 p.m.
After 7 p.m., the H2O kind of turns into a movie theater or club. They have dance parties up here. They were doing movies, and they could close it off at any time for special events if needed or requested.
All right, everyone, this is the Haven. This is a specialty suite area that has suite rooms that contain your own private lounge, your own private courtyard, and your own private restaurant. So this is something that Cat and Mouse could not get this time around, maybe next time. So when we do that, we'll definitely vlog in there for you.
Okay, this is the kiosk. They're all around the ship. Okay, this is where you order your dining and your shows, and even you can even order merchandise from here. But you can also use your TV in your rooms. Let's show you how to do this. Onboard services, entertainment, bars and lounge, stateroom finder, what's going on in the ship, and dining.
Let's do a stateroom finder.
Okay, stateroom finder. Let's go our stateroom. You are here. The room is here.
So it kind of gives you a rundown. Take the forward elevator to deck 13, walk to the port side of the ship, walk forward, your stateroom is on the port side of the ship. So we are here, we have to go down and across. So if you're ever lost, that helps.
You want to see what you want to do about dining?
Yeah, let's check for dining.
Okay, let's say I want to book a specialty dining. So we're going to hit specialty. I want Cagney's. I want to have a steak. Well,
You could reserve it
you
or
can
wait.
reserve it. Now you have three options: plenty of room, filling up fast, or worth the wait. Right now, it's packed. So, but trust me, it's worth the wait.
So technically anything you want to book, you would just put your key card in when it asks you for the key card. So let's see. That's open seating. Let's go to reserve. Say vayamos, right? You hit reserve.
Oh, it's full.
It doesn't matter, just hit reserve. And then it's going to ask you to put your key card in, and it's going to ask you how many people and what day you want to go in. But you have to put your room number. But we're not going to book.
I know.
See? How many in your party and what day.
Now, for this restaurant, it's a surcharge of $10.
And anything else you order a la carte.
So there's your days that are available
And how many people in your party.
and how many people in your party.
And you could also do this in your stateroom on the TV as well.
Yes.
All right, everyone. We hope you enjoyed the ship tour of the Norwegian Escape.
Ship.
Yes, it's a large ship. It has ton of amenities, ton of dining. You definitely need to do this more than once. We did not get to experience everything, but if you're new to our channel,
Click like and subscribe.
click like and subscribe. I have a playlist of all the cruises that we've been on. As far as YouTubers, we've been on many more. But feel free to comment down below, ask any questions you may have. I'm going to have a total playlist coming out of stateroom tours and everything we did on the 7-day cruise. Stay tuned.